Good afternoon, Australia, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Australians. This is a news flash. We have had some information come through to us from the Bush Telegraph. So this is the People's Media, nothing to do with mainstream media. We need to get the stories out there to you. We have had word from people who have been watching the Melbourne-Ballarat Road. Under the guise of darkness, there are BWs heading out with open containers that are filled with contaminated soil. It is coming from the Westgate tunnels. Now, as we know, the Westgate Tunnel project had sections of it closed down due to the fact that the soil that they were taking out of there was contaminated, and they were caught dumping it out in the Bacchus Marsh area. In very close proximity to schools and residential areas. The people, thank God, discovered it, and the project was then stopped. So what we're finding is it's happening again. They are working on the tunnels again, and we have, under darkness, going down Melbourne-Ballarat Road, B doubles with 40-foot open containers that are filled with contaminated soil. Where they are dumping this soil, we are not sure. So I'm putting the word out to people. Anybody that is on the Melbourne-Ballarat Road, take note of where these trucks are going. We've got no idea where they're dumping the soils. So there are 10 to 14 trucks in a convoy. Then there will be a space of time, whether it's 10 minutes, 20 minutes or half an hour, then another convoy of another 10 to 14 trucks. This is going on all night under this curfew. We have got so much rubbish that is going on in this country that is being hidden from us. Now, Daniel Andrews is directly connected with this, and we have our suspicions, very strong suspicions, word has it, that a lot of this work is being done with John Holland. And we did put out on one of our lives a few weeks ago how Leighton had sold John Holland to the CCP, so the Chinese Communist Party. So Daniel Andrews is in connection with this. We have just been told that we've got a year of lockdown. People, it is time to stand up. We are gathering on the 5th of September in every capital city. This is the Freedom Day evolution, and we are gathering in love and peace and light. It is time to stop this evil tyranny that is occurring across this country. I've been speaking with Roscoe. For those of you that know Roscoe, he's given me this information about the BWs. And another couple of contacts. So it is absolute in concrete that this is going on. Please, all farmers, truckies, veterans, business owners, unemployed, hospitality unions, all associations, please join us and stand up. We must get our country back. We have a situation of ultra-virus that is just, it's absolutely gone mad. The government has gone well beyond the power we, the people, have given them. These corrupt parliamentarians are also currently in the process of passing further privileges onto themselves. So this is going through now, where they are trying to set themselves up with their superannuation set in stone, so there's no changes. It's a lifetime guarantee of $84,000 per year, per annum, in their retirement years. And for those that are long-standing MPs, they are trying to give themselves $124,000 per annum through their superannuation. Now, Daniel Andrews keeps giving himself pay rises. He is already on approximately $500,000 a year. Base rate. This is not counting all his other little things that he's got his fingers in, all the other incentives, all the bribe money, shall we say, that he gets. This has got to stop. How much more are we going to take, people? I also would like to just remind people of the planes that are continually coming in from China. They have been coming in on a daily basis. Now, most of this is also happening under the guise of darkness. We have approximately 5,000 Chinese arriving on a weekly basis, and this has been going on for months. Where are these people being put? Another important thing that I wish to draw all parents' attention to. Now, this is a really urgent warning. I was watching a documentary the other day. They were giving the figures regarding child exploitation. In March of 2019, there were 1 million children worldwide being exploited that have been noted. I'm sure the figures exceed that. We then had the figures of March 2020. It had doubled to 2 million children being exploited. April of 2020, those figures had doubled again to 4 million. My warning is to parents. We have been told firsthand that as children are being given laptops to do their schoolwork or what have you, etc., and parents are running around trying to make ends meet. So they're not actually watching everything that is going on the computers while their children are on them. We know firsthand of a little girl who was on her computer and an extremely inappropriate ad came up on the computer. She went and she told her parents. They got the computer and went in and tried to research and find this. All they could find was things that were directing them to education and, all what was seemingly all appropriate. When they handed the computer back to their little girl, the ad came back up. They are using facial recognition on the computers to get our children. Block the cameras, be aware. So we have got all kinds of corruption. We are in crisis. We are not going to tolerate any more lockdown. Take your masks off. This is an absolute scam. I was given the numbers yesterday. According to the Australian Bureau of Statistics, we have 500 people across Australia that have allegedly died of COVID-19. Now, out of that, there are 40 people under the age of 70 Australia-wide in a 5.5 month period that have allegedly died of COVID-19. We have got to stand up. 40 people under the age of 70 Australia-wide is no reason to lock down a nation. We should never have had the state of emergency in the first place. The figures do not add up. Nothing is adding up. We demand full transparency from this government. We demand you stand down. You're sacked, the lot of you. We are not going to be putting up with this anymore. Oh, my friend is just letting me know they are also bringing people in from Vanuatu. So we have got all kinds of things going on here. We cannot get Australians back into the country, but we have got people being allowed in from other countries. Take care, people. Get into your quinine. A very, very good recipe for you is peel your grapefruits and your lemons, put them in a saucepan, cover them with water and boil them down. Boil it, put it on a low heat, simmer it. Do not remove the lid. Boil it for a couple of hours. Do not remove the lid. Wait till it cools down. This gives you excellent quinine and it is brilliant for cold and flu seasons. Take care, people. Everybody, we need to stand together. The 5th of September. Take care.